Federal Credit Union. Looking for a secure savings account? Come to Desco Federal Credit Union and explore our latest offers. With great rates and top-of-the-line personnel, Desco insures your money for at least $1 million. Relax and put your money where you know it's safe and growing. Desco Federal Credit Union is located at 1211 Carter Avenue with other locations in Ohio and West Virginia. Come in or go online. An account at Desco is just what you need. Go to descofcu.org. It's going to be partly cloudy and cold tonight with a low of 21. Tomorrow, partly sunny, high 36. Saturday night, partly cloudy and cold, low 24. And for Sunday, it'll be partly sunny with a high of 34. Kool Hits 105.7 and the Kool Hits Sports Network proudly presents the Raceland Rams in the state single-A football semifinals. Tonight, the Rams take on Kentucky Country Day in Louisville for the right to play for the state championship next week. Tonight's state semifinal game is brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, Stoltz Pharmacy in Greenup, Trey Hermanos Nunez Mexican Restaurant, Primary Plus Healthcare, Ashland Community and Technical College, Borders Sporting Goods, the Raceland Worthington Board of Education, Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, Members Choice Credit Union, the Greenup County Public Library, Fairchild Auto Sales, and Papa John's Pizza in Flatwoods and Grayson. Now, let's go live to Louisville, Kentucky for the pregame show as Raceland takes on Kentucky Country Day in the state single-A football semifinals.
On a blustery and cold night in Louisville. Welcome to the countdown to kickoff on the Kool Hits Sports Network. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here tonight as the Raceland Rams roll in with a matchup and a rematch of last year's state semifinals against Kentucky Country Day. The Bearcats and the Rams in a berth for next week's state championship game at Kroger Field. Good evening, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here as the Rams roll in. All three matchups that they have played in the postseason this season have been in running clock fashion. Last week, 35-0 over Hazard after a little bit of adversity in the first half. They were only up 7-0 at the break. But they've outscored their opponents 140-26 over those points. 146-20 over those three games. On the other side of things, Kentucky Country Day, they had a first-round bye due to a team bowing out. So they've played two contests so far. In both of those contests, they've won by a total of 8 points, including a 14-12 come-behind win over Newport last week. Third time these two teams have met, the second in the postseason. Both times have been just absolute beatdowns by the Raceland Rams. Can they do it here again and make their trip back to Kroger Field for the third consecutive season, looking for that illustrious first ever state title? We'll take a break. We come back. We'll set the scene. We'll talk with head coach Mike Salmon. Get you ready for kickoff. Cold and blustery, but a beautiful night for football. The winner of this one moves on to next week's state championship game in Lexington. We break it down when we return after this on the Kool Hits Sports Network.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stoltz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stoltz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stoltz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stoltz Pharmacy.
Tres Hermanos Nunez has such a wide variety of authentic Mexican menu items. Appetizers, nachos, steak, chicken, seafood fajitas, chimichangas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, molcajetes, vegetarian choices, a kids menu, desserts, and salads, all at affordable prices. For budget-pleasing, great-tasting Mexican food, Tres Hermanos Nunez is on your way in Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and the newly remodeled interior of the Cannonsburg location, now open. Tres Hermanos Nunez. Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical homes, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net. Quality Marathon gasoline. Great monthly specials on snacks and beverages and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shops. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shops are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shops. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back at the Sugar Lawn Care broadcast table here on Countdown to Kickoff. Just inside of 16 to go between Raceland and KCD. Again, Raceland rolls through their first three opponents in the postseason. They beat up on Berea 70-7, then blew out Eminence the following week. Last week, 7-0 at the half against Hazard, but then they cruised to a 35-0 victory to push themselves back into this round. KCD, the top team in Class Single A in the RPI rankings, so that's the reason the Rams are on the road after Sayre defeated Pikeville last week, and Campbellsville held on against Newport Central Catholic. So the top four teams in the RPI all playing tonight. Sayre entertaining Campbellsville. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game high noon next Friday down in Lac-Seq 10. Again, the third time these two teams have met, the first time back in 1980, and that was a 41-8 win by the Rams. The second time, that was here last year, 42-6. The Rams led at 21-0 at halftime, had a running clock going in the third quarter. And here this evening, in a game that I think is going to kind of set up much like what we saw last year, but possessions are going to be extremely limited. I think the number of possessions you see tonight are somewhere between 6 to 7 on each side of the football, simply because of the style of offense that KCD runs. They're going to run a flex bone. They're going to try to grind it out, make as much time come off of that clock, and keep your defense on the football field. The other side of that, if the Rams can find 14 quick points, they put KCD in a position to be where they are extremely uncomfortable because they are not a pass-heavy team. As a matter of fact, they have not thrown for 100 yards in a single game this season, all year long. The most they've thrown in a game, 93 to be exact. Run heavy, about 90-10. Can they put them into an early playing left-handed, as Coach Sammons likes to say? We shall see here in just a little bit. All right, let's step out for a break. When we return, we'll talk with head coach Mike Sammons, get his thoughts on the contest this evening. We'll come back, get our weather forecast and our keys to the game, and ready for kickoff. Black Friday football in Louisville. The Rams and the Bearcats for a berth to Kroger Field when we return after this on Kool Hits Sports Network.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration. That was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now. With ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/findyourcareer.
Want to keep your firearms and valuables safe and out of harm's way? Border Sporting Goods has the area's greatest selection of Liberty safes with a wide range of sizes, styles, and colors. And Borders also has the Tri-State's best and most complete selection of firearms, hunting supplies, fishing supplies, archery supplies, knives, camo, and boots. From the smallest fishing hook to the largest Liberty safe, the best brands, best selection, and best prices in the Tri-State are at Border Sporting Goods, Route 60 West in Ashland, where your money will be well spent.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Serving the communities of Raceland and Worthington since 1928, Raceland schools have been a beacon of learning and growth in the Tri-State. A private school education at a public school price. Raceland's distinguished schools are a caring place where students can learn and grow. Committed to the future, Raceland's academic and arts programs rank among the top in the state, and test scores are among the highest in the area. Oh yeah, our football team isn't too bad either. We are Raceland, and this is home.
Back on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool Sports Network, joined with Raceland head coach Mike Sammons. Coach, anytime you're eating turkey and playing football, it's a good thing. But another year, 4 consecutive years, you guys have played to this position here in the state semifinals on the road at KCD.
Yeah, certainly a great combo, turkey and football and turkey in that order, and a nap mixed in the middle there. But, yeah, just feel real grateful and thankful to be here. You know, I think it's testament to our community and our kids. And from everybody, from players, coaches, administrators, community members. It takes all stakeholders to be consistent at this thing. You know, a lot of people can have teams and they have the roller coaster up and down, but to be consistent over time is really a more special feat. And, you know, we've been able to do that, and I think our kids are really proud. And obviously tonight we're going to be really excited to be here and try to take this thing 7 more days. How was the trip today? Again, you started off around noon today. You make the stop there in Stock County and then come on in. But a good road trip, something that you were familiar with from having to do this exact same trip last year. Yeah, I mean, we've traveled. You know, I don't know. This may be our longest trip this year, 3 hours. I'd have to go back and look. But in the past, we've had 3-hour trips, 2-hour trips. Doesn't really matter. And we broke it up, stopped and had dinner. Came in, had a little film review, you know, got our minds right. We always do a game day lift, got that out of the way. And got on the road about 1, stopped there to Scott County High School, way down, first-class facility. Coach McKee's a first-class guy. And, had a little walk through there and had a team meal, and then came on in. It was about less than an hour from there. And, you know, we usually like to drive somewhere around 2 hours before kickoff, and we have a little routine that we go through. And so, yeah, we're really excited to be here. I think our kids know. Again, there's some value in consistency, and that's kind of how we're built. That's our motto everybody knows about. I always hashtag keep pounding. That's kind of who we are, and that's all about being consistent. So our schedule stayed the same, and we're on a pregame routine now. What did you like about preparations in the week? Again, a little bit of adversity last week, 7-0 going into half. You guys win it, running clock fashion. But what did you like about what your team went through preparation this week? I feel like the big thing for us guys is at this point they get to practice, and we've practiced well. And over the last 3 months, the reason that our football team has grown is because of the way we practiced. Now, we've had some other things we figured out along the way, but the number one driving force is the way we practiced. And so that's been a big part of it. And so our kids are kind of like now they come to the facility, want the game plan, get the game plan, practice the game plan, and then let's go do the game plan. And so we've been really, really business-like approach. Our kids aren't real like hoopla. They don't really. I'm sure they talk a lot among themselves, and teenage boys ride each other. But you know, we don't really have a loud locker room or anything like that. But I think our approach has been really mature, really business, really like. Yes, we know this. It's a little different game plan. Let's practice it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's polish it up Thursday, and it's Friday. Let's go get it. You look at what this team wants to do. It's no secret. Everybody in the building knows. They're going to try to run the football. You guys have the top-ranked rushing defense in the state of Kentucky. What has to give in a game like this? Yeah, something's got to give, right? I mean, you got to be able to stop the run in advance in November. Everybody's heard my famous quote about the dog and rush hour traffic and football teams who can't run the ball, but it really comes down to blocking and tackling. It's a real simple game. You got to be able to block and tackle and take care of the ball. We really got to make sure that we try to get them in some uncomfortable, what I call left-hand situations, where they get behind the sticks and really put themselves where that they're not playing to their strengths. You know, if they get you in 2nd and 6 and 3rd and 2 and 1st and 10 and 2nd and 6 and 3rd and 3 and 4th and 1, they convert, and then, you know, all of a sudden they start wearing on you, and then they keep the ball away from you. And so we got to make sure we try to get some negative plays. I do think there will be an adjustment period tonight. I coach our scout team in practice, and I enjoy it. I have good times that help me connect and build a relationship with young kids. But we cannot simulate the flex bone to the speed at which they do it. Our kids do a really good job, and they try hard. That's not what they practice all the time. It's not what they're good at. So there'll be adjustment period, you know, the first series or so to see the speed and our kids react and be able to make that adjustment. But, you know, we feel confident in our front seven. You know, we feel good that they're going to run to the ball. And I think that's the number one thing. If you can run to the ball, you give yourself a chance. And hopefully tonight we can create some of those negative plays and maybe get a turnover or two along the way. Yeah, I talked with Coach Jones earlier this week, and it's one of the keys he talked about. He said they cannot get behind the sticks on first down. He said if they do, he said you might as well turn around and get the punt team ready to go. How big is that in a magnitude like this game of like you said, of not having those long sustained drives, even if they don't come out with points, but keeping your defense on the field? Yes, I mean that's kind of the name of the game, right? This chess match here, where you get down to playoff football. We always talk about in August. Sometimes the games get a little longer. These games get shorter. You know, I don't know how many possessions will be tonight. I would say 8 would be a lot if I was guessing. We played this round before and had 6. So then all of a sudden errors are magnified, mistakes are magnified, as well as your ability to take advantage of the other team's mistakes. And so, we got to try to have our will there and try to get them, even if we get them in 2nd and 9, 2nd and 10, not necessarily negative plays, or if they try some early pass downs and we're able to, I'm sure they probably think that to get some explosives, but hopefully we can get some incompletions there. And again, put them in situations where, they've had some adversity along the way too. Not that, just not playing to their strengths.
A lot of coaches, they refer to players on the other side of the ball by numbers. He referred to Lyndon Salmons by name. He recognizes what he brings to the table. How big of a piece of the puzzle is he tonight of forcing KCD to make sure they know where number 12 is every single time?
Well, if Coach did that, he knows where he's going to be at or knows where he's going to play at. But we're going to try to move Lyndon around. He's a dynamic high school football player. I think last week he played more snaps than he played all year. He virtually played the whole game on offense. And hopefully that's not the case tonight, but if he needs to, he will. He is our catalyst on the front seven. If he can, require a double team tonight, I feel like that's going to give us a numbers advantage. I don't know that's how they'll do that, but if they choose to do that, and that would be a good strategy. He's a really good high school football player. That would maybe hopefully give us a chance in the run game to get some of those negative plays by other players running free. And so I'm sure Lyndon's going to be going wide open tonight. He's really worked hard to get where he's at, and I would really expect him to play well tonight.
Running the football on your side of the things, that's going to be a key thing as well. And again, he talked about the depth and the versatility that you have in your running back stable.
Yeah, we're going to try to mix and match and get our pitches right to make sure we get the right guy with the right ball at the right time and try to get, to use a baseball analogy. I know you're a baseball guy, try to play the hot hand or the hot bat or whatever. And I don't know who it's going to be. We're going to stick it in all their bellies until we figure it out. But, our guys are really selfless. I think all of our guys kind of bring a little different approach to it. I think that we got some guys that are physical runners that can churn out some first downs. I think we got some guys that are a little bit more visionary, making some cuts, let's see how the field plays. And we got some guys who can hit some home runs. We haven't hit a ton of home runs, but as the game went on, like a week ago, we started taking 3-yard runs into 8 and 8-yard runs into 15, and then we had a couple big ones. And so I think that's kind of how we're built, and that's kind of how we're made. And who knows who number will be tonight, but they'll all get their opportunity, and they're all going to be rooting for each other. I can assure you that.
Coach, good luck tonight. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thanks, James. Appreciate it.
We'll step aside for a break. We continue our coverage as we get you ready for Raceland and KCD here in the state semifinals on the Kool Sports Network.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
Papa John's, Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa.
Kurt Robinson Insurance, 1114 Belfont Road, Flatwoods. Your State Farm agent, offering auto, home and property, life and health insurance, plus banking products, annuities, and mutual funds. See Kurt Robinson Insurance, your State Farm agent, at 1114 Belfont Road in Flatwoods. Phone 606-836-3011. State Farm agent Kurt Robinson, 836-3011.
Fairchild Auto has a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs with in-house financing. Buy here, pay here. Everyone can be approved. Payments as low as $200 a month are available. From the moment you step on the lot until you drive away in your next car, your buying experience with Fairchild's Auto Sales is their #1 priority. Use the expertise and resources of their great sales staff to find the right car at the right price. Call 606-494-2030 to schedule your test drive.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth, James Carter, happy to have you along with us here on semifinal Friday night. Black Friday football for a berth in the state championship next week. Tonight's officiating crew is brought to you, as it has been all season long, by Tri-State Ophthalmology for expert eye care as well as LASIK eye surgery. See the great folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. Our weather forecast tonight is brought to you in part by Big Sandy Superstores of the Tri-State, with the store located there on Caramel Boulevard in Grayson. For the best furniture in the area, check out what Big Sandy has to offer today. 26 degrees, a little bit of wind in the air. Winds between 5 and 10. We'll see gusts up around 15 to 20 at times. Supposed to start to drop down as we continue throughout the evening. One final break. state semifinals when we return after this on Kool Hits Sports Network.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items for hometown service. See the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Quality Marathon gasoline, great monthly spend snacks and beverages, and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shops. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shops are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shops. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back here in Louisville, at the Circle Lawn Care broadcast booth, James Carr happy to have you along with us as both teams have taken the field. The coin toss is completed. Raceland won the toss. They deferred to the second half. White tops, orange bottoms, orange lids for the Rams tonight. KCD in the blue tops, gold bottoms, blue lids. Rams will kick it left side as I view it here, high atop the press box, opposite the main side of the bleachers. At the field, they affectionately just call the Mo. Our kickoff tonight is brought to you in part by the Ashland YMCA. See what the Y has to offer for you. Open 24 hours a week, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All touchdowns tonight brought to you in part by Brent Roark Nationwide Insurance, with offices located in Grayson and Flatwoods. All first downs brought to you in part by Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland. Ram Pharmacy, your friends for life. And all Rams trips inside the orange zone brought to you in part by DSI, Ron Keaton, and his specialty tees right across from the high school. Jake Waller has it teed up, 40-yard line. End-over-end kick, a short kick fielded at the 13, far sideline 20. Little stutter step, cutting inside, slips a tackle out across the 30. And then KCD will have the football out at the 36-yard line. So here come the KCD Bearcats. Caden Long, the junior quarterback. And a flex bone offense. Man in motion, ball's on the turf. Long picks it up. And he's going to be dropped for a loss on the far sideline. Chasing him down there was Kenny Literal. Great start for the Rams. They get the Bearcats behind the sticks. So loss of 3 on the play. So 2nd and 13. I talked with Coach Matt Jones, the head coach for this KCD team, and he said we cannot get behind the sticks. He said you do that on this team, and you might as well get the punt team ready to go. We'll give it off on a counter play, and going nowhere. That's Tyler Wilson as he's met in the backfield for another loss. This Rams defense comes in top-ranked defense rushing-wise in the state of Kentucky. So no gain on the play makes it 3rd and 13 for the Rams coming up. Rams defensively have given up third down conversions 24% of the time in the season, 32 of 132. Far side hash mark for Long. Rams with 5 hats across the line. They give it off to Rudolph, and he is met in the hole and going nowhere. So the Rams send a message on the first defensive series. They have their positions on the field. We'll see where they're going to put Rudolph. They're going to give him a gain of a yard. So that makes it 4th down and 12, and quickly the Bearcats going to have to punt this one away. Arnett stands back to return. Arnett calls for a fair catch at his own 41-yard line. 9:57 to play here in the opening frame. And here comes the Raceland Rams offense. Averaging just under 320 yards a game. 188 on the ground, 131 through the air. And a sophomore quarterback of Jake Waller brings his crew out. 1,327 yards, 11 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He'll start with Aiden Cooper in the backfield. Trips to the wide side right. They swing out quickly. That's Arnett. Arnett in traffic. Lowers his shoulder across the 45 out near midfield. Good start for the Rams as Arnett will get out to the 40. They'll give him in between the 48 and the 49, so a gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. Arnett on this season, 37 catches for 437 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's rushed for 6 more. Twin set this time on the boundary right. 3 hats across the line for the Bearcats. They come quickly out to the near sideline. That's Eisen. Eisen cuts back into the middle of the field. He's across the 40, down inside Bearcats territory near the 35, and a Ram Pharmacy first down on the pitch and catch from the sophomore to the junior. Gain of 16 on the pitch. So Parker Eisen makes a nice move, gets inside, and the Rams head down inside the plus side of the Bearcats' territory. Marucci in the backfield in the left pocket of Waller. Trips left, one to the boundary right, that's Reister. Hand off Marucci, right up the gut he goes. He takes a big pop in the hole, that's Pierce Baum. But a nice run there by Marucci on first down. As he'll get inside the 20. They'll take him down to the 27 on a gain of 9. 2nd down 1. Rams load up quickly. Back to Marucci. First down yardage and more. Pinballing off of players coming near sideline. He's still on his feet as he goes inside the TSI orange zone. Down inside the 20. And a Ram Pharmacy first down for the junior tailback. They're going to take him to the 19 on a gain of 8. Rams marching down the field here on the opening possession. Sayer and Campbellsville through one quarter. Sayer leads that one 7-6 up in Lexington. Scoreless here, 8:20 to go in the first. Rams marching. Counter play off to Cooper. Cooper finds a hole, comes off right tackle, dragging the pile off the end, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Aiden Cooper had his first career 100-yard rushing game last week. And actually, they're going to put him at the 10, so they'll take it 2nd down and 1. Another handoff to Cooper, navigating his way, cuts back inside, gets knocked off his feet at the 5. He'll be down inside the 5, and now it will be 1st and goal. They'll take him down to the... They're going to take him down to the 2, looks like. So a gain of 8. Rams go in the T formation. Push for the Rams as Waller goes over top. He's in for 6. Touchdown, Raceland. Jake Waller's 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. A Brent Roark Nationwide Insurance score for the Rams as they march right down the field and grab a 6-0 lead. Great drive by the Rams as they had no problems. 7 plays, 59 yards, marching straight to the end zone. And the sophomore quarterback gets in for his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. And the Rams in front 6-0. So Waller out for the extra point attempt, 35 of 41. Parker Eisen will set it down. It's back, it's down. Kick is up and splits the upright. 7-0 Rams. Back after this on the Kool Sports Network.
Tres Hermanos Nunez has such a wide variety of authentic Mexican menu items. Appetizers, nachos, steak, chicken, seafood fajitas, chimichangas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, molcajetes, vegetarian choices, a kids menu, desserts, and salads, all at affordable prices. For budget-pleasing, great-tasting Mexican food, Tres Hermanos Nunez is on your way in Ashland, Greenock, Grayson, Painesville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and the newly remodeled interior of the Cannonsburg location, now open. Tres Hermanos Nunez. Quality Marathon gasoline, great monthly specials on snacks and beverages, and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shops. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shops are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shops. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth, 7:29 to play in the opening frame. Rams find the scoreboard. First, they lead it 7-0. Kickoff goes to the far 14-yard line, and KCD may bust a big one. Waller's got his man cut up on the far sideline, and a great return by the Bearcats. As that's Tyler Wilson that returns it all the way down inside the Rams' 35-yard line. And the Bearcats will have a short field to work with, but didn't have much luck the last time they had the football. Let's see where they're going to put him. They're going to put him right at the 35. So first down and 10. A big hello to my good buddy Dickie Martin, tuned in, listening from home tonight. That last drive for the Rams, 7 plays, 59 yards, 2 minutes, 27 seconds. They go down the field, and Jake Waller gets into the end zone on the rushing touchdown. The Bearcats went 3 and out on their first series, as the Rams really stuffed them big. And now we've got a stoppage. Not certain why they're sending both teams to the sideline. Either way, we're breaking the action. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Pure Point Auto in Greenup, from oil changes to multi-point inspections, full engine swaps. Pure Point Auto can do it all. They also mount and balance tires and cut program keys. Pure Point Auto, 2109 Ashland Road in Greenup. By Jason Greer, Attorney at Law, happy to sponsor tonight's game. See Jason for estate planning and personal injury. That's Jason Greer, Attorney at Law, 113 North 4th Street in Grayson. By Sparks Funeral Home, 203 West Main Street in Grayson. And by the Grayson Funeral Home, proud sponsors of high school athletics. Raceland, coming into this football game, has given up fewer than 40 yards of rushing in 5 of its last 6 outings. So KCD from the Rams 35, first down and 10, trailing 7-0. Long crawls up under center, put the man in motion. They want to throw it. They sling it out near sideline. They've got their man there. As Miller Bates, gets the reception and is chased out of bounds on the near side. They'll take him down to the 30. Gain of 5, second down and 5. In this team, averaging 64.5 yards through the air, 239.5 on the ground. Again, a very heavy run team. Long crawls up under center again. Second down and 5. Gives it off to Rudolph, and he's hit in the hole. It's going to be third down coming up. So down to the 27-yard line on a gain of 3, so make it third down and 2. Long adjusting the play at the line. Cantley and Wilson as the wings. Rudolph behind. Long, one throw, swings it out to the far sideline, and Wilson has it, goes off his fingertips, incomplete. Had him in the flat, wide open, and he couldn't make the connection. So it'll be fourth down and 2 coming up for the Bearcats. Raceland on the season, 40% defensively on fourth down tries. 14 of 35. The Bearcats offense will stay on the field, obviously, in this position, trailing 7-0. Long pressure coming, trying to escape. He just throws it away, and it's incomplete far sideline. Logan Lockwood was barrel on him, and the Rams defense holds. And with 6:24 to go here in the opening quarter, the The defense holds. And a turnover on downs gets it back to the Rams, leading 7-0. And this is if the Rams could go straight down the field here and score again, that's where it puts KCD in a very bad position. Here's Cooper on the handoff. Comes off the right guard, lost the football. I think the ball was down, but he was down when the ball came out. That's what the officials are coming together to say. Cooper was on the field, and it is second down. That is the correct call. Ball did come out, but it came out after he hit the ground. So a gain of 6 on the play out to the 33, second down and 4. Hello to my good buddy Kent Robinson back home, listening over in Woods. And off Marucci, bouncing it to the outside, runs over a man, but a nice open field tackle there by Pierce Baum. As Marucci will get across the 35 out to the 36. So a gain of 3 on the play makes it third down and 1. And they're going to take a look at it to see if they want to measure. And they are going to measure the football. And it will be short by about a half of a football. 5:35 to play here in the opening frame. 7-0 Raceland. Rams forced a 3-and-out on the first series. Marched right down the field on 7 plays. A 3-yard push by Jake Waller got in for the score. A good kickoff return by the Bearcats as they took it down to the Rams 35, but the defense holds on a 4th down attempt. And they face third down and 1 here from their own 36-yard line near side hash mark. Rams go into the T formation. And off to Marucci. Marucci hobbling across the 40 as a man had a hold of his foot, trying to hang on to him. But Shannon Marucci carries the load again and moves the sticks for a Ram Pharmacy first down and a gain of 5. First down and 10 Rams. 99th season for the Rams. Game number 1,033. 605, 393, and 34. They won their 600th this season in the win over Fairview. First down and 10. Marucci on the handoff. Met in the hole this time, and a good surge up front. Getting in there, making the stops, Case Finney, the junior linebacker. Gain of 2 on the play, second down 8. Gain of actually only 1 on the play, out to the 42, so second down 9. Twin set, boundary right. Marucci stays in the backfield. Quick out, comes out to Eisen. Eisen makes the grab, cuts back inside across midfield. Still on his feet as he's rumbling and stumbling. He's across the 45, down inside the 45 to the 42. And a first down and 10 for the Rams. I talked with Coach Matt Jones, the head coach for the Bearcats this week, and that was one of the things he said that really concerned him was how well this team executed in the spring game. 16-yard gain for Eisen. He's got 2 catches, both of 16. And the Rams with their 6th first down of the ball game, a Rams Pharmacy first down. Here's Landon Bloss. Cuts back in the middle, lowers the shoulder, and the sophomore gets stood up after he gets near the 35. He'll get to the 36 on a gain of 7. Gain of 6 for Bloss. Second and 4. Get on that near side hash mark. 3 receivers left. Reister to the right of the boundary. They feed it back to Bloss. Bloss goes up the middle, hits the B button, spins across the 35, driving the pile down across the 35, close to the distance to gain. Let's see where they're going to put him. They're going to put him at the 33, so a gain of 3 makes it third down and 1. Raceland has converted on their only third down try here. Last season in this game, they were 12 of 15 on third down conversions. They go back in that T formation. Full house as this time Waller just goes over top and should move the sticks for another Ram Pharmacy first down. And he does. They'll give him the 30, just shy of the 31, so call it the 32-yard line. A gain of 1, and that moves the sticks. 7 first downs for the Rams. Great drive here for the Rams. 8 plays already coming up. This will be number 9 on this snap. They'll stay in that T formation. Off to Arnett. Works off the right side, and Pierce Baum gets in there and limits him to a very small gain. Arnett comes off to the 29-yard line, a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. Talking with Coach Salmons, and he said, Jonah Arnett's a kid that just demands touches. Last week he had 11 rushing attempts, 4 receptions. They have to get him the football. There's a exact reason why. He jumps through the hole, spins, and then gets stood up on the outside edge. But a good pressure off the edge there by the defense. Jackson Miles was the man leading the charge. And Arnett held to only a gain of 1. Bring up 3rd down and 6. The Rams' longest 3rd down conversion attempt coming up as we go across 2 minutes to go here in the opening frame of the Rams leading at 7-0. Marussia as an offset H-back. 2 receivers wide to the left, 1 to the right. High snap to give to Cooper. Little stutter step trying to get the edge. Delivers a stiff arm and is chased out of bounds in front of the Rams bench. Did he get the distance to gain is the question. And it's going to be 4th down. They're going to say he's just short. They're going to put him at the 26-yard line, so only a gain of 2, and makes it 4th down and 4. And the Rams offense stays on the field. 64% of the time the Rams have converted on 4th down tries this season, 25 of 39. Waller looking at blitz, and he got a man across. The hard count there, and Rocco Huffman, the junior outside linebacker, trying to get the head start, and the penalty marker will move the sticks and give the Rams another first down in the ball game. So a fresh set of downs for the Rams at the 21, knocking on the DSI orange zone door. Marucci in the backfield. Bloss is the offset H-back. The handoff Marucci with a dive right up the gut, still across the 20 on his feet, down near the 15, a rugby scrum. As Marucci will pick up a good gain on first down. They're going to take him down to the 17 on a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. Marucci already 6 carries for 30 yards on the season, 95 for 431. He leads the team with 11 rushing touchdowns, though. Here's Cooper trying to cut to the edge. He'll get down around the 15 before he goes out of bounds. If they're going to put him, I believe, right at the 15-yard line, and they just a bit across the 15, shy of the 14, so make a 3rd and 4 coming up. 40 seconds to play here in the first. Rams leading 7-0. This is the 15th play of the drive coming up on this snap. 2 receivers wide to the left. Ice and right. The take to give to Marucci. Marucci navigating his way into the hole. He's going to be short of the distance to gain. It will be 4th down, and it'll be 4th down on the other side of the break. 4th down and 2 for the Rams. They lead at 7-0 after 1. We return to Louisville after this. Sports Network.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Back at the Sugar Lawn Care broadcast booth. James Carter, happy to have you along with us here tonight on a cold and breezy evening on this Black Friday in Louisville. 7-0 Raceland leading it. And the Rams will face 4th down and 2 coming up on this snap on what will be the 16th play of this drive. Big hello to our good friend Michael Mead back home listening in. The Rams, 4th and 2. They go in the T formation again. Waller under center. They'll pitch it out to the near sideline, and I think the Bearcats are going to get the stop. They brought it out to Cooper, and he didn't get the edge. No, excuse me, that was Arnett. So the turnover on downs, he gets it to the 12 on a gain of 1. So a 16-play drive goes 61 yards, but comes up empty. And the Bearcats have the football down 7-0. Caden Long, the junior quarterback, crawls under center. On the pitch, out to the outside, trying to get the edge. That's Cantley. Gain of 2 on the play for Cantley. After the 14-yard line. Cantley, 46 carries, 441 yards, 3 touchdowns, was held to only 11 on 4 carries last week. On the far side, hash mark closest to the Bearcats sideline. On 2nd down and 8 for the Bearcats, here trailing 7-0. Pitch to the outside, and not a lot there either. That's Cantley again on that pitch to the outside, and it's going to be 3rd down coming up, 3rd and long. Let's see where they're going to put the football. Gain of 5 out to the 20, 3rd and 3. Bearcats have failed in all 3rd down conversions here so far in the ball game. This is not 4-down territory. Long takes a look at his wristband on an adjustment at the line. On the handoff of the dive right up the middle. And Rudolph will move the sticks to the first down of the ball game for the Bearcats. And let's see where they're going to take him out to, just right at the 25-yard line. So a gain of 6 for the junior tailback. Leads this team, 1,047 yards, 14 rushing touchdowns on the season. Went for 15 and 58 last week with those scores. Rudolph again on a dive right up the gut. 2, maybe 3. They'll give him 3 out to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 7. 9:55 to play here in the opening half. 7-0 Raceland leading. Both teams with a pair of 4th down turnover on downs on their last series. KCD went 3 and out of their opening drive. Raceland marched right down the field and punched it in for 6. That's currently where we stand. As Long tried to keep it on this one, and he gets walloped in the backfield by Lane Loss. Actually, they'll give him a gain of 1 out to the 29. So 3rd down and 6 coming up. We'll go inside of 9 on this snap by the Bearcats. From the far side, hash mark. Rudolph, 3 yards deep. Cantley goes in motion. Long spins in the hole off of right guard and is short of the 35. Did he get enough on the spin to move the sticks? And the White Hat is going to take a look, and they're going to measure. He needs the 35 to move the sticks. They've got the ball short of the 35. They've got him spotted right between the 34 and the 35, so this should be fourth down and about a half of a yard. And a big decision coming up for Matt Jones. Now, they moved it far enough out. It's going to move the sticks and a first down. So the second first down for the Bearcats. Both of those coming on this drive here. Counter play goes off to Wilson. He spins in the hole and gets hammered off the far side. That was Landon Bloss and Alex Headley there. Take him out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, second down and 6. Rams with 3 down linemen, 2 guys on the edge is standing up. They give this one off to Rudolph. Rudolph gets out across midfield, tried to make a cut back, but he's kind of lost his footing. But the Bearcats have it down inside of Raceland territory as they get it down to the 46-yard line on a gain of 15 by the junior. All of a sudden, here come the Bearcats with a 9-play drive coming up on this snap. In between the hashes, a little closer to the far side than the near. Again, only one wide receiver that plays out. That's Miller Bates. Here's a pitch out to the near side. McCantley trying to get the edge, and he gets taken out of bounds into the Rams sideline. Great pursuit there by Jonah Arnett. And McKean Cantley never got the edge to turn it downfield. They're going to take him across the 45 to the 44 and a gain of 2, second down and 8. 7:33 to go before halftime. 7-0 Rams. Rams would like to get a stop here and a score, and they get the football to start the second half at the same time after winning the toss and electing to defer until the second period. Here's Rudolph right over top of the center, and maybe a yard 2 at the most. It'll be third down and long coming up. So 2, just shy of the 42, so call it the 43, a gain of 1 at 3rd and 7. They love putting him right between the hash marks. They refuse to put it at a hash mark. KCD getting ready to snap it for the 11th time on this drive. Facing third down and 7. They give it off to Rudolph. Works off of left guard and gets stonewalled at the 40. Just a wall of white jerseys. Landon Bloss and Logan Lockwood leading the surge. Fourth down coming up. We'll give him a gain of 3. So it's fourth down and 4, and the offense for the Bearcats staying on the field. And now they're going to punt it away. Let's see if they try something. Philippe Papa is going to stand on his own 45. Arnett back inside his own 15. Nearly blocked by Lyndon Salmons, and Papa handling deep, and it rolls into the end zone for the touchback. Lyndon Salmons needed one more step, and he had that one blocked. But a great job there by the Rams defense to make a stop. 6 minutes to go before halftime. And the touchback will bring it out. First down and 10 for the Rams from their own 20. So far, Raceland with 115 total yards of offense. KCD with 54. Rams with 7 first downs. KCD with 3. Drake Jones, Alvin Carrera, and Chris Mandy. The 3 hats across the line. And again, they moved linebackers all over the place. And off Arnett on a stretch play, trying to get to the outside edge across the 20, and then gets pounded out of bounds. That was Baum coming up and making him not be able to get turned upfield like he wanted to. See if they take him out at the 22 or the 23. It looks like the 22-yard line. Nope, the 23. Gain of 3, second down and 7. Clock resting at 5:53 to play here in the opening half. 2 receivers wide to the right, 1 to the left. The high snap, the give to Arnett, and Arnett gets met in the backfield. A great push. That was Bowen Johnson, the middle linebacker, 5'9", 191 junior, that just blew through the middle and blew that one up. And it's 3rd and long for the Rams. No gain on the play. 3rd and 7. Raceland 2 of 4. Maybe it's time to go back to the air. It was working pretty well early. Twin set for Waller. Quick outlet to Rousey. Rousey slips free and reaches out to the 30. And that should move the sticks for another Ram Pharmacy first down, and it will. Great individual effort there by Rousey after getting the outside edge. Cut back in and sticks those arms out and picks up the 8th first down of the ball game. A Rams Pharmacy first down at that as we go inside of 5 on this snap. Raceland would love to milk out this final 5 with points and get the football to start the second half. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Cooper, stutter step in the hole, and he gets slung to the ground there by the nose tackle, Alvin Carrera. Short gain on first down by the senior tailback of Aiden Cooper. We'll take him out to the 33 on a gain of 3, second down and 7. Cooper, 6 carries for 30 yards tonight, averaging 5 per tote. Last week, 8 for 129, including a 64-yarder, which was his second longest run of the season. His longest, a 65 against Fairview. Trips wide to the right. This is a direct snap to Marucci on the wild ram, and he's rumbling and stumbling, dragging the pile across the 45. And a Rams Pharmacy first down coming up on that play from Marucci on a gain of 12. Haven't shown the wild ram a lot this year, but that time it worked perfectly. Waller wants to throw, brings it near sideline, has his man there. That's Rousey who gets it at midfield and picks up 5. Here comes Lyndon Salmons into the ball game as Marucci will take a snap off. He's going to attach as a tight end right. Play clock is at 25. Game clock is resting at 3:55 on a second down and 5 coming up for the Rams. Actually, they've moved it forward a yard, so make it second down and 4. Across to the 49. And movement up front, and the Rams jump. That's Isaac Horsley, the right guard. The Rams are going to pick up their first penalty of the ball game. Raceland on the season, 6 penalties, 54, almost 55 yards a game. Last week, though, 12 for 134. That was season highs in both categories. And now Raceland burning a timeout as there's all kinds of confusion on the field. 3:55 to play in the first half. 7-0. Right back after this on the Kool Sports Network.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza. means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on to that second bite, crispy, crunchy toppings to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. No, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
Papa John's, Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa. Fairchild Auto has a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs with in-house financing. Buy here, pay here. Everyone can be approved. Payments as low as $200 a month are available. From the moment you step on the lot until you drive away in your next car, your buying experience with Fairchild's Auto Sales is their #1 priority. Use the expertise and resources of their great sales staff to find the right car at the right price. Call 606-494-2030 to schedule your test drive.
State championship. So out of the Raceland timeout, they have 2 remaining now. Four hats across the line for the Bearcats. Waller wants to throw it on first down and 10. Surveying all kinds of time. Dancing around, now cuts back inside. There's a penalty marker, and Waller's going to get thrown down as he'll go down all the way to 35. Penalty marker on the field out around the 42. That's the ball he's got to get out of the pocket and throw it away. That's going to have third down and long, depending on what they decide to do. They may, if the penalty is against the Rams, they may decline it and take the result of the play. And they are going to take the result of the play. So they're going to take Waller back to the 36 on a loss of 10. So either way, it was going to be the same thing, just without replaying the down. So third down and 19 now for the Rams, who need the Bearcats 45 to move the sticks. Twin stack receiver, and a timeout requested by Matt Jones on the far sideline. Talk about Matt Jones, the head coach for this Bearcats team. Started back in 2012, a record of 118-44, the winningest coach ever in the history of the program. They're 31-26 in the postseason. They became KCD back in 1972. After being the Louisville Country Day Damon. That was from 1951 to 1971. They went to the state championship game back in 2020, losing to Painesville 38-7. They've been to the semis 4 years, 2 consecutive, 19, 20, then 23 and 24. Back when it was an 8-man state championship, they called it an 8-man tournament. Back in 2002, they won the state championship. They also went as runners-up in 96 and in 2000. Beautiful facility here just on the northern part of Jefferson County where Jefferson and Oldham County meet at the field they call the Mo. So 3rd and 19 for the Rams, 3:24 to go in the half. 7-0, they lead it. Waller wants to throw, stands in the pocket, brings it across the middle. He's got Eisen there. Eisen makes the catch at the 45. He's then pushed down by Rocco Huffman. And it'll be 4th down for the Rams coming up. And the Rams will kick it away. So after the 47 on a gain of 11, it's 4th down and 8. Raceland punted 4 times last week, and that was one of the strengths of the team. They punted for an average of 33.7 yards out of 30 kicks this year. And we got a false start on the far side, so it's going to back it up 5. So the Rams picking up the penalty, and Waller will have to kick it a little deeper this time as it moves it back to their own 42. 2:47 to go before halftime. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. A high kick to Waller. A low kick that will tumble. The Rams trying to dance out of the way as it'll go down to the 31-yard line and no return on the kick. So a 27-yard kick, no return, 2:32 to go in the first half. Rams lead at 7-0, but the Bearcats have really dug in. And now they've moved it up to the 36. Yes, they're saying that the Rams touched it. So give them an extra 5 here. The Bearcats looking for points. Long wants to throw, going far sideline, and it's well over the head of Miles Bates. Austin McKee, the man who's covering him up tonight, passes incomplete. 2nd down and 10. The Rams would love a quick 3-and-out here and get the football back. Again, a 2-for-1 opportunity. If they could do so, they get the football to start the second half. Long with the keep. He pinballs off of Landon Bloss, and then Lyndon Simmons cleans it up. So no gain on the play. I don't know what this guy across the way is looking at the numbers. He keeps saying a gain of 1. It started at the 36. That's where the football is. 3rd down and 10. We go inside of 2 minutes to play in the opening half. 7-0 Raceland. Quarterback crawls under center. Pitches it out to the far side, Wilson. Wilson into the hole, gets out to the 40. And Raceland will burn a timeout with 1:42 to go. Clock continues to roll. They burned about 3 extra seconds off of it before they finally stopped it from the press box. Let's see if they're going to give him. Looks like they're going to give him the 41. So a gain of 5 makes it 4th and 5. And the Rams are going to have about 1:35, 1:33 or so, and 1 timeout remaining to try to add to this 7-0 lead before going to halftime. Mike Salmons immediately barking for his sophomore quarterback, saying, hey, get down here. I need to talk to you before we get out here on this series. So Papa will boom this one away. They do put the 3 seconds back on the clock that was where Mike Salmons had requested a timeout, and then the clock had continued to roll. You know, hat tip to the crew here at KCD, a phenomenal staff. Matt Jones and everybody here from the Bearcats have been so hospitable and just easy to work with all week long, from interviews to setting up for what we're doing here. And, yeah, that ball's going to be dead now as that one gets the same thing as it got Raceland. It came up and caught a Bearcats player in the backside, so the Rams will have it at the 31-yard line with no return. So 1:34 to go before halftime. And the Rams will have it from their own 31-yard line, up 7-0. KCU's been held to 59 total yards, 54 of those on the ground. And all of that came on one drive. Here comes the offense out. Cooper Marucci will start in the backfield. Ison and Arnett on the left to the right side of the field. Ball right between the hashes. Play action, Waller brings it out near side, Marucci. Marucci out in the flat, cuts back in the middle of the field, and is knocked off his feet out to the 40-yard line. A little wide receiver screen there on a jailbreak screen, if you will. A gain of 9 on the play, 2nd down and 1. Clock continues to roll. In traffic, Rousey got hammered from behind by Baum. And the pass falls incomplete, and some theatrics at the end of the play as Chris Mandy, the right defensive end, tossed the player, that was Bryson Toole, to the ground well after the play had come to a close. So 3rd down and 1. Clock rested with 65 seconds to play here in the opening half. And off Marucci. 1st down yardage and more. He knifed his way right up the gut, slicing and dicing across the 40 feet down 40. And the big junior tailback picks up another Ram Pharmacy 1st down, as he'll pick up 19 on the carry to the 41-yard line of the Bearcats. Inside of a minute to go. Trips wide to the right, 1 to the left. That's Rousey. Another handoff from Marucci. And he is slung to the ground there by Rocco Huffman. Rams are going to block the football as they get down for 3. Drake Jones blowing through the line as the pass was clocked, if you will. So 3rd and 7. Marucci checks out. Landon Bloss in. Eisen and Arnett to the right. That's the wide side of the field. Cooper and Rousey left, on the boundary left. Blitz coming. Waller steps up, and he's going to the ground. Could not get rid of the football as the Bearcats dialed up the blitz, and they get home for the 2nd time. As they'll go back to the 45-yard line on the loss of 7. And it's 4th and 14 with 16 seconds to go. The Rams burn their timeout. And again, this is something that you got to think about. If you don't want to, if you fail to get this, you don't want to hand it a shorter field to the Bearcats near midfield and give them an opportunity to bust a big one before halftime. Cold night here in Louisville. 26 degrees kickoff. Wind has died down significantly. It was breezy on the trip down this evening. But looking at the flags across the way, has certainly died down quite a lot. And now the Rams are going to bring out the punt unit. So Deion Davidson back to return. Waller doesn't get a good one. It'll tumble across the 30, and that's where it's going to go with about 6 seconds to go. So now the question is, will KCD elect to try to run a play, or are they just going to take a knee and take it to the locker room? Caden Long is going to crawl up under center. The question is he going to do anything? They are going to run a play. And Rudolph gets dropped in the backfield, as they'll take him down back at the 29 on a loss of 1, and that takes us to halftime here in Louisville. Rams lead at 7-0 at the break. We return for halftime coverage on the Kool Sports Network.
Quality Marathon gasoline, great monthly specials on snacks and beverages, and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shops. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shops are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shops. Return, refresh, refuel. Reyes Hermanos Nunez has such a wide variety of authentic Mexican menu items. Appetizers, nachos, steak, chicken, seafood fajitas, chimichangas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, molcajetes, vegetarian choices, a kids menu, desserts and salads, all at affordable prices. For budget-pleasing, great-tasting Mexican food, Tres Hermanos Nunez is on your way in Ashland, Greenock, Grayson, Painesville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and the newly remodeled interior of the Cannonsburg location, now open. Tres Hermanos Nunez.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OB/GYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration. That was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now. With ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/findyourcareer.
Back at the Zero Lawn Care broadcast booth, James Carr, happy to have you along with us here on this Black Friday in Louisville. Rams leading at 7-0 at the half. Here's how it went down. Rams forced a 3-and-out on the first drive by the Bearcats after winning the toss and electing to hold the ball for the second half. The Rams offense on their first series tonight, no problems, marching 7 plays, 59 yards, 2 minutes, 27 seconds. As Jake Waller dives over the top of the pile for a 3-yard touchdown, 7-0 Raceland with 9:56 to play in the opening quarter. From that point, a kickoff was a big return down to the 35-yard line by the Bearcats. They got it down to the Raceland 35. The Rams defense forces a turnover on downs on 4th down. And since that point, neither team has really done much with the football. Raceland has had a turnover on downs on a 16-play, 61-yard drive that ate up over 6 minutes and 24 seconds off the clock. Then 2 punts on their last 2 drives for the Bearcats, a turnover on downs, 2 punts, and then a loss of 1 on the final play of the first half, and that's where we stand in a 7-0 ball game here in Louisville. Sayre leads Campbellsville 21-6. That game getting ready to start the second half of play up in Lexington. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at our numbers and break everything down for this one as we continue our coverage here in a halftime show on the Kool Sports Network.
Serving the communities of Raceland and Worthington since 1928, Raceland schools have been a beacon of learning and growth in the tri-state. A private school education at a public school price. Raceland's distinguished schools are a caring place where students can learn and grow. Committed to the future, Raceland's academic and arts programs rank among the top in the state, and test scores are among the highest in the area. Oh yeah, our football team isn't too bad either. We are Raceland, and this is home.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
Papa John's, Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa. Want to keep your firearms and valuables safe and out of harm's way? Borders Sporting Goods has the area's greatest selection of Liberty safes with a wide range of sizes, styles, and colors. And Borders also has the Tri-State's best and most complete selection of firearms, hunting supplies, fishing supplies, archery supplies, knives, camo, and boots. From the smallest fishing hook to the largest Liberty safe, the best brands, best selection, and best prices in the Tri-State are at Borders Sporting Goods, Route 60 West in Ashland, where your money will be well spent.
Kurt Robinson Insurance, 1114 Belfont Road, Flatwoods. Your State Farm agent, offering auto, home and property, life and health insurance, plus banking products, annuities, and mutual funds. See Kurt Robinson Insurance, your State Farm agent, at 1114 Belfont Road in Flatwoods. Phone 606-836-3011. State Farm agent Kurt Robinson, 836-3011.
7-0 halftime score. Raceland leading Kentucky Country Day as we welcome you back here at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth. Let's take a look at our numbers in this one for the Rams. 10 first downs 4 of 8 on third down tries. They had the one fourth down try that did not convert. It stalled out a 16-play, 61-yard drive that ate up almost 6.5 minutes. 171 total yards of offense for the Rams tonight. They've gone through the air for 72, rushed for another 99. Waller is 7 of 9 in the opening half of play for 72 total yards. Raceland's been flagged twice that have been accepted penalties for a total of 10 yards. 2 punts for the Rams, averaging only 18.5. They've had the football for 14 minutes and 6 seconds. For the Bearcats of KCD, 3 first downs, all of those coming on one drive. They're 2 of 6 on third down tries, 0 of 4 on fourth down. 58 total yards of offense, 5 through the air. They've rushed for 53 on 18 carries. They've been flagged once for 5 yards. They punted the ball 3 times for a total of an average of 31 per punt. Had the ball for 9 minutes and 49 seconds. Individual numbers when we return as we continue our coverage after this on the Kool Sports Network.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945. Equal housing lender. Other restrictions may apply.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Fairchild Auto has a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs with in-house financing. Buy here, pay here. Everyone can be approved. Payments as low as $200 a month are available. From the moment you step on the lot until you drive away in your next car, your buying experience with Fairchild's Auto Sales is their #1 priority. Use the expertise and resources of their great sales staff to find the right car at the right price. Call 606-494-2030 to schedule your test drive.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth, 7-0 Raceland at the half. Leading this one, let's look at our individual numbers. Jake Waller, 7 of 9 in the first half, 72 yards. Parker Eisen has caught 3 balls for 43. Bryson Rousey with 2 for 13. Joan Arnett with 1 for 7. Shannon Marucci 1 for 9. Marucci leading the way with 10 carries for 66 yards. Aiden Cooper 6 for 30. Arnett 5 for 8, Landon Blanc 2 for 9. Caden Long 1 of 4 for 5 total passing yards in the opening half of play. Parker Rudolph pacing this Bearcats team with 7 carries for 28 yards. Caden Long 4 for 10. 3 for 9 for McLean Cantley, and Tyler Wilson 3 for 9 as well. 7-0 our score at the half. Rams get the football to start the second half. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll continue our coverage here from Louisville on the Kool Sports Network.
Tres Hermanos Nunez has such a wide variety of authentic Mexican menu items. Appetizers, nachos, steak, chicken, seafood fajitas, chimichangas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, molcajetes, vegetarian choices, a kids menu, desserts, and salads, all at affordable prices. For budget-pleasing, great-tasting Mexican food, Tres Hermanos Nunez is on your way in Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and the newly remodeled interior of the Cannonsburg location, now open. Tres Hermanos Nunez.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vansburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth, 4:15 to go still here before the teams retake the field, and about a 3-minute acclimation period there as well. Last time we had a check on the score from Sayre and Campbellsville. It was 21-6, Sayre leading at the half. One of the game tonight in the local area, Ironton pounding West Liberty Salem 56-7 at the half as well. 7-0 our score here between Raceland and KCD. What we're going to do is we're going to step aside for about 4 minutes as we continue to get ready for the second half of play. The Rams get the football when we return to Louisville for coverage from the state semifinals on the Kool Sports Network.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Serving the communities of Raceland and Worthington since 1988, Raceland schools have been a beacon of learning and growth in the tri-state. A private school education at a public school price. Raceland's distinguished schools are a caring place where students can learn and grow. Committed to the future, Raceland's academic and arts programs rank among the top in the state, and test scores are among the highest in the area. Oh yeah, our football team isn't that either. We are Raceland, and this is home.
Want to keep your firearms and valuables safe and out of harm's way? Border Sporting Goods has the area's greatest selection of Liberty safes with a wide range of sizes, styles, and colors. And Borders also has the Tri-State's best and most complete selection of firearms, hunting supplies, fishing supplies, archery supplies, knives, camo, and boots. From the smallest fishing hook to the largest Liberty safe, the best brands, best selection, and best prices in the Tri-State are at Border Sporting Goods, Route 6 West in Ashland, where your money will be well spent.
Kurt Robinson Insurance, 1114 Belfont Road, Flatwoods. Your State Farm agent, offering auto, home and property, life and health insurance, plus banking products, annuities, and mutual funds. See Kurt Robinson Insurance, your State Farm agent, at 1114 Belfont Road in Flatwoods. Phone 606-836-3011. State Farm agent Kurt Robinson, 836-3011.
Tres Hermanos Nunez has such a wide variety of authentic Mexican menu items. Appetizers, nachos, steak, chicken, seafood fajitas, chimichangas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, molcajetes, vegetarian choices, a kids menu, desserts, and salads, all at affordable prices. For budget-pleasing, great-tasting Mexican food, Tres Hermanos Nunez is on your way in Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and the newly remodeled interior of the Cannonsburg location, now open. Tres Hermanos Nunez.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vansburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
Papa John's, Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa.
Back in the Joe Lawn Care broadcast booth as we get you set for Raceland and KCD. Second half of action with Rams leading the Bearcats. Both teams just returning to the field, so the 3-minute acclimation period getting ready to conclude. We'll step out for another 2 minutes. We'll play second half football when we return to Louisville after this on the Kool Sports Network.
Want to keep your firearms and valuables safe and out of harm's way? Border Sporting Goods has the area's greatest selection of Liberty safes with a wide range of sizes, styles, and colors. And Borders also has the Tri-State's best and most complete selection of firearms, hunting supplies, fishing supplies, archery supplies, knives, camo, and boots. From the smallest fishing hook to the largest Liberty safe, the best brands, best selection, and best prices in the Tri-State are at Border Sporting Goods, Route 60 West in Ashland, where your money will be well spent.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical homes, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vandsburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration. That was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now. With ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/findyourcareer.
7-0 Raceland at the half as we get you ready for second half of action here in Louisville. James Carter, happy to have you along with us here this evening on a cold night on this Black Friday 2024. Winner of this game will meet the winner of Sayre and Campbellsville. High noon Friday up in Lexington at Kroger Field. Rams get the football to start this half as the Bearcats will kick it right to left as I view it here, high atop the press box. Or high atop, I should say, the Crow's Nest, opposite the side of the field of the press box here at the Mo. Our second half kickoff is brought to you part by the Ashland YMCA, open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Check out what the Y can do for you. So Papa has it teed up at the 40. Reister and Eisen back deep to return. Papa drives a deep one, and this one will tumble across the near side line and go out of bounds, and the Rams will take over out at the 35-yard line. Here comes the Rams offense. Again, very methodically, just marched right down the field on their first drive. And then things kind of went a little sideways after that. T formation for the Rams as Waller curls up under center, gives this one off to Arnett. He jumps across a man and it dives out to the 40. And a nice gain there by Jonah Arnett. We'll take him out to the 40-yard line. Get a 5 on the play, second down and 5. Rams are going to stay in that T formation again. Everybody in the box. As they pitch it out to Arnett. Arnett coming off the near sideline. He goes over top of the cornerback of Pierce Baum Young man, I've called his name a lot this evening. They'll take him out to the 44 and a gain of 4. It's third down and 1 coming up. Rams 4 of 8 on third down conversions in this football game. They'll stay in the T formation. They give this one off to Marucci, and he pinballs his way across midfield and moves the sticks for another Ram Pharmacy first down. They'll take him to the 49 on a gain of 7. Three receivers wide to the left, one to the right. To take the give, Marucci starts right, cuts back right up the middle, and drives the pile across the 45. He'll get down to the 43. Gain of 6 on the play. And Marucci quickly approaching a 100-yard rushing night. He's at 79 on the evening. So second down and 4 from the Bearcats' 43. Two receivers left, one to the right. That's Eisen. 4 heads across the line for the Bearcats. Hand off to Cooper, and he throws himself right across the B gap and is just shy of the 40. He'll pick up 2 to the 41. So third down coming up. Third down and 2. Rams 5 of 9 tonight on third down tries. They need a 39 to move the sticks. Arnett comes to the near side. He'll go into the slot with Parker Eisen on the boundary right. Here's Marucci, just lowers his shoulder, and he drives the pile forward. And his second effort should move the pile, and it will move the sticks for another Ram Pharmacy first down. So the 12th first down of the ball game for the Rams, leading at 7-0. 9 minutes to go here in the third. Opening drive out of the second half kickoff. Waller in a double-barrel shotgun look now, and movement up front. They got the Rams' offensive line leaning, and the 5-yard penalty will back it up and make it 1st and 15. Trips to the left, one to the right, Eisen. Here's Marucci. Tries to come off the right edge, and he gets triple tackled. First man there was Case Finney, one of the outside linebackers. Baum was in there as well. Second down and long coming up for the Rams. Given to 44, no gain on the play. We'll go across 8 minutes on this snap for the Rams. Leading at 7-0. Marucci finds a hole to the outside, but a nice play. Baum takes him away as he tried to bounce it. No gain on the play, 3rd and long. Rams have tried to get outside and have just not been able to do a lot with it. So no gain on the play. 3rd down and 15 for the Rams. 9th play of the drive coming up on this snap. They need the Bearcats 29 to move the sticks. Waller, clean pocket. All kinds of time. Floating this one down the middle. Ball's tipped and knocked away. They were looking for Oris Eisen on the deep post route. Brom Garlov was the man who knocked it away, and it's 4 down. And the Rams will have to kick it. So Davidson stands back on his own 15. So the Bearcats get a stoppage out of the locker room. Waller hangs a high one near sideline. And the Rams are going to take this one down inside the 5. Austin McKee gets down and downs the football, and a great kick from Waller. And the Bearcats are going to have the shadow of their own goalpost on their backside as they'll take him down at the 3, I believe. Yeah, they'll take him at the 3. So a 41-yard kick, no return. 7:09 to go here in the third quarter of play. Caden Long rolls up under center. They give this one off to the man in motion. That's Tyler Wilson. Across the 5, out to the 7. A gain of 4. Second down and 6. Inside of 7 to go, a 7-0 ball game. And off to Rudolph. He squirts through off the right edge across the 10 and moves the sticks in the Bearcats' first down. Taken out to the 17 on a gain of 10. Here's McLean, and he's bottled up in the backfield. That's Jonah Arnett that took him off of his feet. So a loss back of 1 to the 16. Second down and 11. Ball moved to the far hash mark. Inside of 6 to play here in the third. Rams leading at 7-0 from their opening possession, and neither team has found the end zone since. Here's the quarterback keeper, and he'll go off the right edge for a couple. It'll be third down and long coming up. We'll take him out to the 17, so make it third down and 10. Bearcats 2 of 6 on third down tries tonight. Approaching 5 minutes to play here in the third. They got a man down the middle of the field, and Miles Bates picks it up and holds it all the way down inside of Raceland territory to the 40. And the Bearcats offense comes up with a big gain as they pick up 44 yards on the pitch and catch. And take it down to the Raceland 39-yard line. So first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Rudolph, and he is met in the hole and is stonewalled backward. Alex Headley and Logan Lockwood bring the punch. We will take him back to the, now they'll give him a gain of a yard. So second down and 9. Sayers leading Campbellsville now 28-6. Seven nothing our score here. 4 minutes to play in the third. Second down and 9 for the Bearcats. Trying to find the scoreboard after stopping Raceland here in the second half kickoff. Rudolph, nothing there as he tries to go up the A-gap and just meets a wall of white jerseys. They're going to push him forward for a gain of right at 1, so make a third down and 8 coming up. Ball near side hash mark. Driving right to left are the Bearcats. And a big third down conversion coming up here for Matt Jones's team. The junior quarterback, Caden Long, crawls up under center on 3rd down and 8. Play action, wants to throw. Sidearms it across, has had his man there, and it comes loose. What a big hit there by Landon Goodall. The nickelback delivered a punishing blow and knocks it away, and it's an incomplete pass. Wilson had it, could not control it through the hit. And the big nickelback, the 6'1", 175-pound junior of Landon Goodall, makes it 4th down and 8. What a big play there by Goodall. That will force the punting unit back out for the Bearcats, and Papa, who has a big leg, will try to pin the Rams inside their own 10. He stands back at his own 47. A little pooch kick right down the center of the field, and they are going to do a dandy as this one's going to go to at the 5. So 2:48 to go in quarter number 3. And the Rams have it from their own 5-yard line in a 7-0 lead. Let's see if the Bearcats try to dial up a little pressure here. Rams go in the T formation as Waller crawls up under center. He wants to throw on 1st down. He's got a man wide open as Parker Ison can't hold it in. And we've got a penalty marker on the field with an official down as well right in front of the Raceland bench. That ball's incomplete. But the official lost his footing coming up the near sideline. And they're going to get a penalty against the Rams. So half the distance of the goal will take it back to, should take it to the 3, which it will. Second down and what will be called 12. The Rams had a beautiful ball out there to Isa, just couldn't haul it in. Here's a give off to Cooper. Cooper comes off the near sideline. Rocco Huffman chases him down, shy of the 10. 3rd down and long coming up. So 3rd down and 6 from the 9. I don't know what math they do down near Louisville, but it doesn't add up too well. Pitch out to Arnett, finding a hole, cuts back inside, and there's just nothing there. Nothing but blue jerseys. And the Rams are going to turn it over again after a quick 3 and out, and they're going to have to punt it away. That was not Marucci. So no gain on the play. Good kick. And, the man coming out, Deion Davidson, fielded it with a knee on the ground. But the Bearcats are going to take over in Raceland territory from the 42-yard line. And he had some room to run. Instead, the defense for the Rams is going to have to keep away again. Minute 24 to play here in the third, still leading 7-0. First down and 10 for the Bearcats. Quick out comes near side. And a great play there by Austin McKee and Jonah Arnett on the quick toss out to Miller Bates. Gain of 2 on the pitch and catch. So second down, 8 coming up. 60 seconds to go in quarter number 3. 7-0 our score, the same it's been since early first quarter. Along with a wing on each side of the flex bone, Rudolph directly behind him. Long keeps it himself, goes off of right edge, and is sandwiched backward. Alex Headley, the man on top. Also, Kenny Literal there. So down to the 38 on a gain of 2. Makes a third down and 6. Should be the final play of the quarter with 10 seconds to go. Long lets it fly, gets it out to the far sideline, and a great open field tackle there by Arnett as they hit McLean. And that takes us to the end of quarter number 3. 7-0 and a fourth down coming up for the Bearcats when we return to Louisville after this on the Kool Sports Network.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic soft crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
Papa John's, Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa.
We go to the fourth and final stanza as we welcome you back to Louisville and the state semifinals. And the Bearcats will have to punt it away. Papa will try to pin it deep again. And they're going to get another great roll. This one down inside the 5 again into the 2. They're going to put it at, they're going to put it at the, and they'll have the football right at the 2-yard line. 11:51 to go in regulation. And a berth on the line to the state championship next Friday. So the Rams will start with their backs in the end zone. There's a dive right up the gut. That's Marucci. That gives the Rams a little breathing room to start the drive. They'll get it out to the 10-yard line on a gain of 8. Second down and 2. There's Marucci again. First down yardage and more off the right edge, and another Ram Pharmacy first down for the junior. This one across the 15 out to the 18-yard line. A gain of 8 on the play. So a pair of 8-yard runs on back-to-back plays for Marucci, who's now at 17 carries for 97 yards, excuse me. They'll feed the hot hand as Marucci driving a rugby pile across the 25 near the 30, refusing to come off of his feet as he'll go across the century mark on the season for the first time this year. We got a player down for KCD. They're going to take him out to the 28-yard line. So a gain of 10 and a Ram Pharmacy first down. Injury timeout will step out as well. We're back for more after this on the Kool Sports Network.
Tres Hermanos Nunez has such a wide variety of authentic Mexican menu items. Appetizers, nachos, steak, chicken, seafood fajitas, chimichangas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, molcajetes, vegetarian choices, a kids menu, desserts, and salads, all at affordable prices. For budget-pleasing, great-tasting Mexican food, Tres Hermanos Nunez is on your way in Ashland, Greenock, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and the newly remodeled interior of the Cannonsburg location, now open. Tres Hermanos Nunez. Quality Marathon gasoline, great monthly specials on snacks and beverages, and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shops. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shops are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shops. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table as we take first down. Hand off to Jonah Arnett as he comes off of left edge. Hit a B button at the 35 and takes it out to the 40. And the Rams offense coming to work on this drive on a gain of 12 there by the sophomore. Back to Marucci on his last carry. 18 for 107. That's his most on the season. He would previously had 77 against LCA. Right between the hashes at the 40-yard line of the Rams. First down and 10. They'll give it off again to Arnett. He gets tripped up after coming off the edge. That was Rudolph that got him around the feet. Shy of the 45. They'll put him in between the 43 and the 44, so we'll call it a gain of 3 and make it second down and 7. Rams stay in that T formation. Leading 7-0 here in the final stanza. Here's Marucci working off right edge. Out across midfield is the big junior. And that should move the sticks. Another Ram Pharmacy first down. And it will. Number 16 in the ballgame. As Marucci's numbers continue to mount on the evening. Here's Marucci right up the middle, lost the football, but he falls on it. Right at his feet it fell, and he falls on it at the Bearcats' 45. So a gain of 5. Rams nearly having a disastrous play on that one, but fortunate for them, the ball falls right at the foot of the tailback. So second down and 5 on the gain of 5. 8.5 to go. Here's Arnett. Little hurdle across a man at the line of scrimmage, across the 40, and moves the sticks and the 17th. First down of the ball game by the sophomore. Gives Raceland a Ram Pharmacy first down at the 37 on a gain of 8. Twin set, time for Waller. And up Walsh, right up the gut. Landon goes. He runs over one of his offensive and stays on his feet as he's knocking on the orange zone door. Landon Bloss just pinballs his way off of his offensive lineman and takes it down to the 21-yard line on a gain of 16. And another Ram Pharmacy first down as the Rams are knocking on the DSI orange zone door. And the Bearcats are going to burn a timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on the Kool Sports Network.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza. That means each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
Papa John's, Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa. Fairchild Auto has a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs with in-house financing. Buy here, pay here. Everyone can be approved. Payments as low as $200 a month are available. From the moment you step on the lot until you drive away in your next car, your buying experience with Fairchild's Auto Sales is their #1 priority. Use the expertise and resources of their great sales staff to find the right car at the right price. Call 606-494-2030 to schedule your test drive.
Back inside the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth. 7:39 to play in the ball game. Raceland leading at 7-0. And they've got a first down and 10 from the 21 of the Bearcats. T formation again for the Rams as Waller will crawl up under center. He'll give this one off to Arnett, trying to bounce it to the outside, and he gets taken off his feet by Pierce Baum on a nice play in the backfield. I've called his name a lot tonight, as he's been very disruptive, taking away that edge, as the Rams will lose one to the 22 on that one. Near side hash mark. Handoff Cooper as he goes up the gut, and not much there either. It'll be third down coming up for the Rams. They'll take him down to the 19 on a gain of 3 on the inside the DSI orange zone for the Rams. Hand off to Marucci. First down yardage and more as he lowers his shoulder and takes it down to the 10. First and 10 Ramblers. A gain of 9 as they take him to the 10, and that's where they will go. As the Rams pick up their 19th first down of the ball game, and it's first down and goal. Here's Waller, just tries to keep it himself on a design carry as he'll go off the right tackle down to the 6 on a gain of 4. Here's a handoff, Marucci. Back inside. He's inside the 5. Down to the 3. It'll be third and goal from the 3 for the Rams. Here's Arnett, and he goes into the end zone for 6. Touchdown, Raceland. 4:59 to play in the ball game, and the Rams add to the lead and make it 13-0 as Arnett dives in off the left tackle, and his 7th rushing touchdown of the season extends this lead for the Rams. What a drive there by Raceland. And now the extra point away for making this a 14-0 lead. Ball is up, splits the uprights. 14-0 Rams. We're back for more after this on the Kool Sports Network.
Want to keep your firearms and valuables safe and out of harm's way? Borders Sporting Goods has the area's greatest selection of Liberty safes with a wide range of sizes, styles, and colors. And Borders also has the Tri-State's best and most complete selection of firearms, hunting supplies, fishing supplies, archery supplies, knives, camo, and boots. From the smallest fishing hook to the largest Liberty safe, the best brands, best selection, and best prices in the Tri-State are at Borders Sporting Goods, Route 60 West in Ashland, where your money will be well spent.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
I got the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth. What a drive by the Rams. 15 plays, 98 yards, 6 minutes, 51 seconds. Jonah Arnett takes it in for the final 3. And it's 14-0. As the Rams try to thread the needle on the sideline, but the kick goes out of bounds, and the Bearcats will take over on their own 35. That last touchdown brought to you in part by our great friends at Brent Rourke Nationwide Insurance. And the Bearcats are saying, no, we don't want a 35. They're going to make them kick it over. Well, Matt Jones says we'd rather have the opportunity to return than just taking it at the 35-yard line. They've got Tyler Wilson on the near sideline. They're going to kick it away from him. It'll take a bounce, and Davidson will scoop it up at the 22, trying to dance in the hole. Bouncing it to the outside, still on his feet, tight-roping the sideline, is finally driven out of bounds into the Bearcats bench. So a good return there by Davidson, as he'll get it out near midfield, depending on where they say he stepped out of bounds. Look like they're going to say he stepped out back around the 43. 4:50 to play in this one. Sayer is going to be in next week's championship game. Will it be Raceland join them? Long pitch out near side. Cantley can't get anything there as Logan Lockwood comes downhill with a vengeance. A gain of 2, make it a gain of 3 out to the 46. Bearcats taking a lot of time here, down 14. They're going to throw this one going out deep, and McKee just makes certain that he doesn't even try to let the guy get anywhere near the football as it flies incomplete. Clock rest with 4:17 to go. 4th down coming up. Kenny Laxton has been wanting a fumble since the first quarter. Third down and 7 for the Rams. Defense trying to make a stand here. Here's a pitch out to the far sideline. And Wilson gets hammered shy of the 50. 4th down coming up for the season for the Bearcats. They'll take him down at the 48, so a gain of 2. Bearcats tonight 0 for 1 on 4th down tries. 4th and 5 for the season. Clock continues to roll. 3:45 go in the contest. Caden Long taking all kinds of time. It looks like he thinks he has a 14-0 lead. And now they're going to burn a timeout. Back in 60 seconds on the Kool Sports Network.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical homes, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration. That was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help. Now, with ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/findyourcareer.
Fourth down conversion coming up on a pass attempt from Long. Slides it down the middle, and it's picked off. Max Burton gets underneath it and gets his first interception of the season. Only the fifth year from Caden Long, but Max Burton, beautiful coverage down the far sideline, and the Rams are 3:24 away from a trip back to Kroger Field. So the Rams force a turnover. They'll get it at their own 31. Max Burton, in the biggest point of his career, made a great play. So 3:24 to go. Hand off Cooper on a sweep to the outside. He runs into a wall of blue jerseys off the edge. Really good job by the Bearcats defending that. So back to the 27. The Rams is trying to burn as much time off of this as they possibly can. Marucci right up the gut. So Marucci picks up back to the original line of scrimmage. So third down and 10 coming up. There's Arnett out to the outside. So the final timeout for the Bearcats with 1:45 to go. Stay tuned with us at the conclusion of tonight's contest. We'll have scoring and stats of this one. We'll try to grab Coach Mike Sammons and get a quick word with him after the game if we have the opportunity to. The Rams a 1:45 for making their third consecutive trip to the state championship. And it's going to be Sayre that is waiting for them there as they've defeated Campbellsville tonight. So fourth down and 6 for the Rams. No timeouts remaining for the Bearcats. The Rams from their own 35 will kick this one away. And the Rams got the movement up front, so they're going to get a free 5 as Kaufman jumped offside. Second time the Rams have done that today. So now it's 4th and 1. Now the question is, does the Rams offense like to go for it, and they appear that they're going to. I would put my paycheck on it. The number 2 is getting this one on a dive right up the gut. This is bigs on bigs right here. Rams in that T formation. There's Marucci. There's the first down. And the Rams will be able to kneel it down and take it to Kroger Field. So out to the 42-yard line. And for the second consecutive season here in Louisville, the Rams are going to punch their ticket and head off to Kroger Field and a chance at a state championship next week. They're going to play Sayre for all the marbles as the Rams go into victory formation as Waller takes one final knee. And that one will do it on the next knee that goes down. What a night from Shannon Marucci, 24 carries, 137 yards. The final knee there by Mr. Waller. And as we said last year, let's go Krogering. The Raceland Rams are going to do it again. As a team that started at 1-3 on the season, going to head to Kroger Field next Friday at high noon and play for a state championship. It'll be a rematch of last year's quarterfinals between Sayre and Raceland for all the marbles in Class Single A. What a game we had here tonight. What a game that is still yet to come between Raceland and Sayre. Final score in this one, Raceland defeats the KCD Bearcats 14-0. Postgame when we return after this on the Kool Sports Network.
Tres Hermanos Nunez has such a wide variety of authentic Mexican menu items. Appetizers, nachos, steak, chicken, seafood fajitas, chimichangas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, mojitos, vegetarian choices, a kids menu, desserts, and salads, all at affordable prices. For budget-pleasing, great-tasting Mexican food, Tres Hermanos Nunez is on your way. In Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and the newly remodeled interior of the Cannonsburg location, now open. Tres Hermanos Nunez. Quality Marathon gasoline, great monthly specials on snacks and beverages, and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shops. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shops are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shops. Return, refresh, refuel. If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Want to keep your firearms and valuables safe and out of harm's way? Borders Sporting Goods has the area's greatest selection of Liberty safes with a wide range of sizes, styles, and colors. And Borders also has the Tri-State's best and most complete selection of firearms, hunting supplies, fishing supplies, archery supplies, knives, camo, and boots. From the smallest fishing hook to the largest Liberty safe, the best brands, best selection, and best prices in the Tri-State are at Borders Sporting Goods, Route 60 West in Ashland, where your money will be well spent.
Final score here in this one, 14-0 Raceland, as the Rams are headed back to Kroger Field for the third consecutive season, as Raceland has knocked off the KCD Bearcats and taken out the top-ranked team based off of RPI in Class Single A. It was a defensive struggle at best, as the best way to break this one down, as the Raceland Rams defense stood tall here in this one, as it has done all season long. And the defense set the tone from the opening series, forcing a 3-and-out. The Rams offense took over and methodically marched right down the field. 7 plays, 59 yards, 2 minutes, 27 seconds. Jake Waller goes in from 3 yards out, 7-0 our score, 9:56 to play in the opening quarter. But then it was all about the defenses. Raceland had a 16-play, 61-yard drive stall out with 6:27 to play in the first, and they turned it over on downs on the backside of KCD, turning it over on downs as well. The Rams closed out the first half with a pair of punts. KCD's first half possession, punt, downs, punt, and a loss of 1 to end the quarter. KCD had the football 3 times in the second half of play. 2 punts and an interception that sealed the deal. Raceland's 4 possessions in the second half, 2 punts in the third, a touchdown on a 15-play, 98-yard drive. Jonah Arnett goes in from 3 yards out with 6:51 to play. And then the interception by Max Burton seals the deal on a Shanna Marucci dive right up the gut, as Marucci carries for 137 yards tonight and sends the Raceland Rams off to Kroger on Friday night. We'll take a break. We come back, we'll continue our coverage as the Raceland Rams are headed to the championship again on Friday. We'll talk about it when we return after this here on the Kool Sports Network.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration. That was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now. With ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/findyourcareer.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website, or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Lynchburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth, 14-0 Rams. Back-to-back weeks, they go with a shutout, and the defense pitches them into the state championship game for the 3rd consecutive season. They'll play Sayre next Friday, high noon, to kick off championship weekend up Kroger Field in Lexington. Let's take a look at some numbers in this one for the Rams. 21 first downs. They were 8 of 15 tonight on 3rd down conversions, 1 of 2 on 4th down. 305 total yards of offense for the Rams. They go through the air for 72. They rushed this evening for 233. 58 rushing attempts tonight for the Rams, averaging 4 point a carry. They were flagged 4 times for 17 total yards, 4 punts, averaging 27.8. They had the football tonight for 30 minutes and 20 seconds. For KCD, 5 first downs, 3 of 10 on third down conversions. They were 0 of 2 on fourth down tries. 52 through the air, 76 on the ground. 32 average on the punt, 5 total, 17-40. They had the football in this contest. 14-0 our final score. We'll take our final break. We come back, we'll have a look at our individual numbers, and we'll wrap things up here tonight from a cold night in Louisville. Rams are Kroger bound as they'll play for a championship next Friday against Sayre. We'll break everything down when we continue our coverage in the postgame show on the Kool Sports Network.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
Papa John's, Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa.
Serving the communities of Raceland and Worthington since 1928, Raceland schools have been a beacon of learning and growth in the tri-state. A private school education at a public school price. Raceland's distinguished schools are a caring place where students can learn and grow. Committed to the future, Raceland's academic and arts programs rank among the top in the state, and test scores are among the highest in the area. Oh yeah, our football team isn't too bad either. We are Raceland, and this is home.
Kurt Robinson Insurance, 1114 Belfont Road, Flatwoods. Your State Farm agent, offering auto, home and property, life and health insurance, plus banking products, annuities, and mutual funds. See Kurt Robinson Insurance, your State Farm agent, at 1114 Belfont Road in Flatwoods. Phone 606-836-3011. State Farm agent Kurt Robinson, 836-3011.
Fairchild Auto has a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs with in-house financing. Buy here, pay here. Everyone can be approved. Payments as low as $200 a month are available. From the moment you step on the lot until you drive away in your next car, your buying experience with Fairchild's Auto Sales is their #1 priority. Use the expertise and resources of their great sales staff to find the right car at the right price. Call 606-494-2030 to schedule your test drive.
14-0 Rams win it over the KCD Bearcats as their third all-time meeting, the second in the postseason, results in the same outcome, a Raceland win. And the Rams will head off to Kroger Field on Friday at high noon, and they'll play against Sayre for all the marbles in Class Single A. Let's take a look at our final numbers in this one. Caden Long, 4 of 10 for 52 yards, 44 of those on one pass play. Miller Bates caught 3 catches for 51. McLean Cantley had 1 for 5. Parker Rudolph, 40 yards on 10 carries. Cantley, 5 for 11. Caden Long, 7 for 10. Tyler Wilson, 5 for 15. For the Raceland Rams, Jake Waller, 7 of 11 for 72 total yards. Mark Ryson had 3 for 43, all in the first half. Bryson Rousey, 2 for 13. Marucci, 1 for 9. Arnett, 1 for 7. Marucci was the kind of the workhorse tonight from the backfield. 24 carries for 137 yards. His first career 100-yard rushing game of his season, and his previous before that was 77. Arnett, 14 for 46. Bloss, 3 for 25. Cooper had 2 for 37. Put it all together, and the Rams, in their 11th win of the season, after starting off the year 1-3, are Kroger bound. They're going to play for a state championship for the third consecutive season. This time it will not be against the Pikeville Panthers. It'll be from the team that knocked out Pikeville. It'll be against Sayre. We'll have the coverage coming from Lexington next Friday. We'll start our coverage at 11:40 for the 12 noon kickoff for all the marbles in Class Single A. Hat tip to my producer back at Mission Control, Dwayne Elliott, keeping everything abreast there in Ashland and on the air, as well as all of our great folks that tuned in with us over on YouTube. Join me tomorrow morning right here on the Kool Sports Network at 9 o'clock for Let's Talk Sports. We'll break everything down. I'll see if I can get Mike to at least come in, maybe try to grab a couple players if we can, but we'll preview the matchup coming up tomorrow morning right here on the Kool Sports Network. 14-0 your final score. Raceland wins it over KCD. And the Rams are off to the state championship against Sayre on a Friday. For Dwayne Elliott, everyone at the Kool Sports Network, this is James Shires saying so long from Louisville as the Rams are Kroger-bound next Friday. Have a good evening, everyone, and thanks for tuning in here on the Kool Sports Network.
You've been listening to the Raceland Rams in the state single-A football semifinals. Tonight's game has been brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, Stoltz Pharmacy in Greenup, Trey Hermanos Nunez Mexican Restaurant, Primary Plus Healthcare, Ashland Community and Technical College, Border Sporting Goods, the Raceland Worthington Board of Education, Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, Members Choice Credit Union, the Greenup County Public Library, Fairchild Auto Sales, and Papa John's Pizza in Flatwoods and Grayson. This has been a special sports presentation of the Kool Hits Sports Network and Kool Hits 105.7.